I'd like to get you a little lens into our litigation program. And to do that, I'd like to bring up a really extraordinary lawyer who works very hard herself and is also a very nice person, our litigation director, Pam Pressley.
Good evening. Our litigation team challenges unfair business practices and bad governmental policies that harm the public interest. We also challenge excessive auto, home, medical malpractice, and earthquake insurance rates before the Department of Insurance. When health insurance companies try to cheat policyholders by unilaterally changing your out-of-pocket deductible every month or closing policies to drive off older or sick customers, they have to contend with Consumer Watchdog's litigation team. Last year, we successfully sued an insurance company that refused to pay long-term care benefits to an 87-year-old decorated war veteran. We won that case, and we forced the insurance company to change its procedures. This year, we went to court on behalf of an auto insurance company whistleblower to stop discrimination against low-income drivers. And we sued Hyundai and Kia after consumer complaints discovered that companies were knowingly inflating the fuel efficiency numbers on their cars. We're trying to stop these and other fraudulent and discriminatory practices every day. And your support is what keeps our litigation work going. I just want to show a couple of short video clips tonight to highlight two of our recent cases that we're particularly proud of, where Consumer Watchdog went to court to help families with autistic children and HIV/AIDS patients. Thank you for all your support.
He can feel joy at a level that I would only hope to be able to feel it, and he feels pain absolutely excruciatingly.
Kate Mobius is talking about her 12-year-old son Aiden, who was diagnosed with severe autism when he was just under 3 years old. Kate says doctors told her Aiden would need intense therapy called applied behavioral analysis, considered by many experts to be the most effective treatment for autism, especially when it started at an early age. But her insurance company refused to pay for most of it.
We took out 2 loans against our house.
This past July, the state passed a law that says health insurance companies must cover the cost of this therapy for children like Aiden, but the same law excludes low-income families and state workers from the coverage. Today, Consumer Watchdog brought its case to the State Court of Appeals, asking the court to address the inconsistency in the new law that promises autism treatment for some kids while denying it to thousands of others, and to require reimbursement to families like the Mobiuses for the coverage that was denied. Kate Mobius waits to hear the court's decision and thinks about her son's future.
My wish for Aiden is that he can communicate better and share with the world who he is.
A wish that will remain long after this case is over.
This story begins when Anthem Blue Cross informed some of its members that their medications would only be available by mail order. That saves money. Well, that upset some patients and set a lawsuit into motion.
I feel bullied, actually, by it, or picked out, or, excluded from the group.
For privacy reasons, this HIV patient did not want his identity to be known, but he worked closely with Consumer Watchdog to sue Blue Cross, saying the rules were discriminatory. Consumer Watchdog's Jerry Flanagan says the change also brings up major concerns about who will see these deliveries being made.
The Blue Cross is being like incredibly blasé about these privacy concerns that consumers. I can tell you, people are freaked out. The consumers are freaked out over this privacy issue. It's a huge problem.
So Blue Cross is changing a controversial policy that outraged people with HIV and AIDS.
Today, Blue Cross agreed to give policyholders the option of getting their meds from a pharmacist. An attorney for the patient says it's a matter of safety and privacy.
With a mail order program, all of a sudden you get a big refrigerated box showing up on your desk or your doorstep. Pretty soon your neighbors know that you've got a serious illness.
Consumer Watchdog's Jamie Court told us today Anthem Blue Cross worked quickly to come to a settlement that would serve the HIV/AIDS community.
And I think it's a big victory for people who want confidentiality, who want the help of a pharmacist, who don't want to just get a box of drugs for a very sensitive medical condition dumped on their doorstep. And I also think other health insurers have to listen now.